Hi there, I'm Lord Anel Schickman, Donor Relations Manager with the Land Trust of Santa Cruz County. Today we're heading into the field with Access Coordinator Brendan Quirk to get an inside look at our upcoming ADA trail project at Antonelli Pond.
Hey there, my name is Brendan Quirk and I'm the Access Coordinator at the Land Trust of Santa Cruz County. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to take you on a tour of Antonelli Pond and share with you our idea for creating a Americans with Disabilities Act accessible trail around the sides of Antonelli Pond to help improve the access for all people to this beloved nature preserve on the west side of Santa Cruz. I'm starting out here at the main entrance to Antonelli Pond off of Delaware Avenue. The first place that many people encounter when they visit the pond is this viewpoint with this old fishing dock. Now, we've really enjoyed using this fishing dock for many, many years, and we also, with this project, would like to create more points to connect people with the water in a easeful and equitable way. So currently this staircase is not ADA accessible, and people drag their boats and walk up and down this slope here. So we're possibly looking at doing some erosion control and bank stabilization at this site, and then creating some more accessible pond access points at other locations around the pond. Now I'm walking along the west side of the pond here. This trail has existed around the pond since before the Land Trust owned the property. It's got these pretty great views of the pond. Currently there's a bit of an azolla growth on the pond, so it looks quite green, but usually it's more clear than this. Now I'm walking along the west side of the pond here. Get some pretty good views. It'll be great to get more people out here to enjoy the pond. The trail here will be widened and we'll have a porous, hard surface that is friendly to wheelchair wheels, more level with no tripping hazards, and that'll open up this trail to more users and connect features such as this bench with this pretty awesome view to some more folks around the Santa Cruz area. It's another really popular spot at the pond, this old cypress tree with a bench beneath it. You'll often see people picnicking here, enjoying the view. The conceptual plan will possibly include a loop path that comes out to this overlook. So you can come and enjoy this view of the old post piles and then loop back underneath the tree and then continue on back beyond the cattail marsh to the northern edge of the property. I'm walking along the east side of the pond, coming up to what we call the boat launch. The east shore of the pond is a lot shallower and provides several of these easy access points to the water. Now this one is nice and wide and a popular spot for people to launch boats or fish, toss a ball into the pond for their dog to fetch. As you can see, it's also a great place for birding. There's a bunch of waterfowl here. So the conceptual plan that we're looking at could include a pier kind of structure that would go out to the edge of the water and allow people to walk or wheelchair out to the end and enjoy the pond, maybe even fish right from the edge there. You could also go around the sides of the pier and launch your kayak out into the water. Many of the trails at Antonelli Pond are already relatively flat and wide, and so they make for great trails to transition to fully accessible trails. Getting here to the north end of the property, where our concept plan calls for a loop that brings people out and around and gets them to this great destination on the north side, where you have this view all along the length of the pond and the old pier from the redwood mill and this really beautiful cattail marsh where some times of the year you can see dozens of red-winged blackbirds. Even this time of year, there's plenty of bird activity. So when we're planning trails, we're really thinking about the destination. This destination has a lot of wow factor for me. I'm excited to get more people out here.
Thanks so much for joining us today. We invite the community to provide feedback on our plans to improve the trails at Antonelli Pond for use by people of all abilities. Please use the survey link found in the description by November 20th, 2020. You can also find more information about the project on our website, www.landtrustsantacruz.org. Heading out to the pond? Make sure to download our new Land Trust app powered by Outer Spatial. You can use the app to access maps, points of interest, and other information about all of our public access land trust properties. To download the app, use your mobile phone to visit the link you see below. And until next time, happy trails!